And by the way, I don't consent to being recorded.
No. Oh, good.
Right, perfect. I know I'm a device.
To quote Chud Logic, there's some truth to that. There's a little bit of truth to that. But when you do that, you're confirming it's your account. That's what's happening there. You've just confirmed that's your account. We now know that's you. That he used for 6 years was to pretend to be black. Take your knee off Brother Cameron's neck. Take your knee off Brother Cameron's neck. Okay, so this is a secret recording. Apparently of Cameron and Crex are arguing after the claim is, right? So they were roommates, as you may know if you've been following the story. Cameron and Crex were roommates. She was having trouble with housing and was working as a voice actor on Yandere Simulator. And Cameron said, well, you can move in with me. You can move in with me. Which is obviously a totally normal thing to do for someone that you're kind of working on a group video game project with online. Obviously a totally normal thing to do. And totally not something you would do if, as a play to get power over a woman that you want to f***. That's definitely... Remember, guys, he's a nice guy, so that would never, ever be his intention. And it's bad faith to suggest that someone like this might have that intention. So, in this recording, the allegation is that Crexa has been locked out all night. That she was coming home or something, and Cameron locked the door and locked her out overnight. So, let's hear how this argument goes.
Leave me alone.
What you just call me?
You're demented? That's what I said. Leave me alone.
What makes you think that?
Because you locked me out, and I don't want to hear any of your lies, because I know you saw me walk by my car, you pointed your headlights at me. Now leave me alone so I can sleep at least 1 hour before my eye exam.
You think I saw you? I didn't see you the second time.
Leave me alone.
So he smog chugs. You think I saw you? You think I saw you? I totally believe this, by the way. I like totally believe he locked her out. This sounds like legit.
I saw you. I didn't see you the second time.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, not everything revolves around you.
Leave me alone now.
You just walked into my room.
Yeah, not everything revolves around you. Well, that's not a normal way to... When someone's like saying that you locked them out overnight, you'd say not everything revolves around you. It's like, this seems so obvious that you're trying to f*** this person's head.
You just walked into my room.
I just slept out there in front of the door all night. Leave me alone right now.
I didn't lock you out.
Yeah, you did.
The door was unlocked.
No, it wasn't.
When I went to bed, it was...
I banged on the door all night. Leave me alone right now. Now.
Yeah, guess what? Failing to type a message is an annoying message in itself, Polly. So your timeout was entirely justified. I said anyone's posting annoying messages.
No, it wasn't.
When I went to bed, it was...
I banged on the door all night. Leave me alone right now. Now.
Alright. You call me abusive, whatever.
So this seems pretty blatant to me. It seems like basically what happened is the relationship's deteriorating. He fucking hates this girl at this point. Well, there's a lot of resentment. Doesn't hate her. Wants more power over her. And has locked her out. And then literally, by the actual definition, legit textbook definition, gaslit her about it. And lied. And is acting now like, the world doesn't revolve around you. You're such a fucking psycho bitch. To try and fuck with her head. So, what else have we got here? We've got more recordings. So, there's a 3-minute one here. Oh, this is just the body cam one. This is the body cam footage one. So you can hear like a radio. Police officer talking. So yeah, it's not a woman gutturally screaming to death like Craig was saying it was in that thing.
Leave the signs. I've already transferred all documents, all signs.
Hand it over if you don't trust it. It's the same thing that I can show you in my other ones.
What? I didn't hear you from the beginning.
Okay, so this recording. So this is what he did. When Crexa started saying about moving out, when she started deciding to move out, Cameron decided that basically before she moved out, she needed to sign over all of the rights to the work she'd done on Yandere Simulator and the work she was doing on their project that they were working on together to him. Okay, and he started trying to push her to sign this contract that would allegedly sign over the rights to all of her work to him.
You just sign this. It's the copyright transfer agreement where I will shock you so that you can go in the game legally. I've done it for all my other songs. I can show you all the same documents you can believe me.
I'll sign it from Dev.
This is from Dev.
Then I'll talk to Dev about it.
I don't know about all that, but you're going to have to sign this before you leave.
So do you hear that? She says, I'll sign that with Dev. So that's Yandere Dev. I'll sign that with Dev. And he's like, oh, I don't know about that. You have to sign this before you leave. Why can't she check with Dev? Why can't she check with Dev if it's coming from him?
I'll sign with Dev.
This is document.
Yeah, I'll talk to Dev about it.
This is my job, the composer. I'm going to need you to sign this.
I told you my answer. Stop asking.
You have to sign this.
Stop.
It's essentially trying to negotiate.
Cameron, stop.
So that's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
What?
I said, are you leaving?
Right now?
Well, tonight.
No, not tonight.
Okay. I just want to know.
So just wants to know when she's leaving? Okay. That's fair enough.
Notice that I'm living room tonight.
I don't hear what that is. What do you say there?
Tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. Do you have a date?
No, don't have a date right now.
Well, whenever you can. But I'm not gonna force you out.
Mm-hmm.
All I'll say is I wish you well. And I do care if you need anything. I'm here still.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ask for counseling, I'm still willing to facilitate that.
I don't know what you mean by facilitate.
Help. Finance.
I don't wish to accept anything from you because whenever I do, you hold it over my head later and you manipulate me with it. So no, thank you. I don't wish for any more of your help.
I don't manipulate you with it. I speak the truth. You've disrespected me in the house several times. Yes, you have. Absolutely, you have. You're doing it right now.
Okay, whatever. Whatever you say. Just...
I've been nothing but generous and helpful.
No.
At what point was I not generous or helpful?
Every single time I ask you to leave me alone.
That has nothing to do with the fact that I've given you a place to stay rent-free, full electricity, pay for your water, make sure to cut into the bills that David had.
Cool.
That I did everything.
Yeah, keep telling me everything I already know. It's not
So
changing anything.
just holding everything over her head like a fucking
I
freak.
think that you'd have some respect. That's all.
You don't respect me.
I absolutely do. And I absolutely have.
Then leave me alone.
I've done absolutely everything I could to over the
If
past
you
week.
respect me, then leave me alone because that's all I want.
You should just have some respect.
If you respect me, leave me alone because that's all I want.
I have decided to give you the same respect you afford me.
If you respect me, leave me alone because that's all I want.
Do you have any respect?
If you respect me,
I'll
leave
you
me alone.
But
That's all I'm gonna say. If you respect me, leave me alone. That's all I want.
just the outbursts, the causing scenes in my
Oh,
house.
fuck me in the ass. Holy shit.
Huh?
Yeah, if you trigger somebody by not listening to them whenever they say leave me alone, when you know that's one of their worst triggers, Yeah, they're gonna start freaking out slowly.
It's not how the world works.
I have PTSD, and you know what triggers me. Bye.
Wow. I'm being told there's key updates coming in right now.
A lot of disgusting kind of behavior going on that I really just don't fuck with some of these people in the community right now.
Yeah.
Like, for example, there have been people I've actually in the community that have talked to me, and we've gone over it, and it's been fine. Who like are just kind of just taking baby steps around it for now until they have like a better reason to not. Like Nick Diorio, I reached out to him, and essentially what I got is he just doesn't really like it's not doesn't matter to him. It doesn't really care. He just doesn't touch it. There's a lot of disgusting kind of behavior going on that I really just don't.
Nick Diorio still supports him, guys. Nick Diorio still supports him. We've got the full call here. Let's hear the full call.
Cameron, you cut out just
It's fucking Samuel on it again. And he just said, Cameron, you cut out. So, dude, Samuel is such a rat, isn't he? I don't mind him, but he is a total rat. Oh, you cut out. I'm totally not just starting recording right now. Can you repeat what you just said to me, please, actually? What a fucking rat.
Cameron, you cut out just there.
Right. So I said, and by the way, I don't consent to being recorded.
No. Oh, good.
Dude.
Right, perfect. I know I'm a device.
Dude. So it's like the most obvious start to a recording ever. Sorry, you just cut out there. What was that? Oh, and by the way, I don't consent to being recorded. Yeah, no problem. Dude, what a rat.
Cameron, you cut out just there.
Right. So I said, and by the way, I don't consent to being recorded.
No. All good. Yep.
All right, perfect. I know I'm a divisive figure right now, but and I know the obvious topic that people would want to talk to me about right now is the little controversy I'm in right now.
Yeah.
I'd rather not talk about that right now, just because I'd rather do it on my own platform when I feel prepared and I have some ideas in mind, and I
for sure
plan to talk about it soon because Noah Sampson made a interesting decision to platform some false allegations.
Yeah. So what is your plan, like, to drop like a big video or whatever?
So in my next video, I will be mentioning it, and I'll be presenting my evidence again, just on a public platform. But it won't be some in-depth response. For a few reasons. I'm going to be extremely blunt with you and say I don't think majority of the people who are questioning me are serious.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, because it's very, anyone with a brain, it's very clear the facts of the situation, first of all, and second of all, they had a bias against me before.
Yeah, Augie had a bias against you before, did he? That's why Augie, within like an hour of watching shit about you, was like, oh, this guy's a rapist. It's because he was just so biased against you before. Right, okay.
The allegations resurfaced. So I really don't have anything nice to say or any willingness to platform them or talk to them or talk about them.
So is that your one, like, your condition about hopping on Trash Talk, is just, you know, not bringing up the controversy at hand?
Essentially, yeah. No debates, none of that. Just because...
Wait, so before he goes on people's shows, he's asking them to not bring this up if he's on there. Dude, what?
It's not serious. The only thing
what
that's serious is the fucking the false allegation, which, I mean, I feel like I've disproven that at this point.
No, you haven't. Not at all. It's not disproven whatsoever. It's very much still open, actually.
My only plan going forward is just to disprove it one more time in my next video, because it's just to get a dunk on Noah Samson, frankly. And move the fuck on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I know that might be a disappointing answer.
No,
but
I get it, man. You're in a big controversy, right? You don't want to put your foot in it.
Yeah, I don't want to, and also I mean, there's a part of it where it's like, you know, if you have me on and talk about this kind of stuff, it kind of it gives credence to horrible people like Bad Empanada, who just falsely platformed it, and it gives like there's a lot of disgusting kind of behavior going on that I really just don't fuck with some of these people in the community right now.
Yeah.
Like, for example, there have been people I've actually in the community that have talked to me, and we've gone over it, and it's been fine. Who like are just kind of just taking baby steps around it for now until they have like a better reason to not.
Right.
Like Nick Diorio, I reached out to him, and essentially what I got is he just doesn't really like it. Doesn't matter to him. He doesn't really care. He just doesn't want to touch it.
Well, yep. So yeah, I mean, are there any days or anything that work well for you? Or?
So
Diorio doesn't care if his best friend raped a 16-year-old, I guess. I guess Diorio just doesn't care when his best friend ever rapes a 16-year-old. Wow.
Pretty busy.
Not
this
a
week.
good
I can try to squeeze in like Friday.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
But yeah, I like Wednesday. I'm filming all day. We're going back out.
Nicholas.
My buddies, we have a day planned. So I am working on a big project. So.
Yeah, well, look, I'm free anytime, really. Sorry, just fucking message me, hit me up.
Why?
And you know, we'll get something sorted.
All right. So, what do you want to discuss?
iDubbbz, content cop, that type of stuff.
Okay.
The content creation. You know, all of that type of stuff. We go basically through a routine set of questions. Won't push you on anything. Go from, you know, the beginning of your YouTube channel right up until now, just going over step by step, like, you know, why you made your channel, that type of stuff. Of course, you know, you don't have to answer certain questions if you don't want to, whatever. But, you know, just mainly like content creation, right? The effort putting into content, that type of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen your podcast. I know you typically, like, don't, like, to do some fucking interrogations. I wasn't too worried. I didn't think it was a nefarious request. I just also don't trust anyone right now.
No.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are being very opportunistic right now.
No, I get that.
Yeah, so I'm just playing it safe.
No,
like the other day, fucking, like I reached out and motherfucker called me while I was with my girlfriend, and here I am thinking it's like something important or just something he wants to like nip in the bud, and he's streaming, and I didn't hear it because I'm in my car. He didn't warn me.
Yeah.
And then try to fucking grill me on some dumb shit, and I'm just like, dude, I don't want to talk to you.
Who was that?
As Diesel. Diesel. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it was extremely disrespectful, and he acknowledged that my girlfriend was there.
Dude. Wow. He was being disrespectful to me. Wow. No one cares, bro.
Just like, dude, I get it. You want limp chips, you want all that, but like...
You're an accused sexual assaulter. Save the respect when you've disproven the allegations.
Respect.
Yeah. Rather unfortunate it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, you can't really, in the States.
Yeah. Well, yep. Well, yep. Like I said, feel free to message whenever. And we can try and get something sorted.
I could do later today. I can do it in like what are you busy today?
Not really, no.
I can do it. I'm pulling in. I just got home, but I can do it in a second here. I just got a few other things. Well, I can take care of that later.
Well, let's say, what, 20 minutes?
Sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Sounds good, bro.
All right. Awesome.
Right, I'll speak to you then.
All right, see you then.
That's it.
Wow. Shocking updates there, really. Shocking updates. Okay, so we've got some more of this to get through.
I've just thought of coming to this. I need to talk to you about. I'm gonna have to leave the week. I don't really feel safe leaving the house. I don't. So, give a week.
Just leave me alone.
I've attempted that. I'd like to.
What are you talking about? All I ask you to do is leave me alone.
I have.
You're doing it right now. You can just go to your room.
This is my place. I can be where I want to be, try to control where I am.
Yeah, okay, well, kick me out. At least let me finish the laundry first.
Absolutely, finish the laundry will be. I don't feel safe in my house. I wish the best for you.
I had a lot of fun on the street, thanks, man. Also, by the way, if you want someone to leave you alone, you should leave them alone. Bye.
You have enough. I might reconsider my decision if you actually start showing some respect.
I can't hear you, and I honestly don't even want to hear you.
Dude, she's like, leave me alone. He's like, start showing me some respect.
I might reconsider if you decide to show me respect. But once again, fuck mine.
Something to consider respect. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Okay, before this crash up begins,
Oh, wait, we've got... there's the Samuel... Okay, we've got more to watch in a moment.
Yes, you are. Yes.
I'm just giving you a free place to stay when you're
And you're abusing me. Doesn't matter. You don't leave me alone. You constantly make me have panic attacks. You lock me out. You do everything in your power to hurt me.
Absolutely.
I hate you. Go away.
I hate you.
You're not who you say you are at all. I don't trust you.
I did everything.
No, you don't. Look, dude, create whatever narrative you want about your ego. I don't give a shit because I know the truth. You can sit around trying to make yourself feel better. You can sit around trying to make yourself feel better. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you want with your life. I just want to be away from you. That's all I want. Let me finish this fucking laundry.
I don't want to go on the streets.
Well, I'm going on the street, so bye.
No, I don't.
Then you're kicking me out onto the street, so whatever.
No, I'm kicking you out once you have a place to stay.
No, there's nowhere for me to go. Bye.
Place to stay.
There's nowhere for me to go.
But I'm not doing it in a place I'm paying for.
You're kicking me out, and that's fine. I don't give a shit.
I'm giving you a week.
No, you... What?
I'm giving you a week.
That's fine. I'm just gonna fucking go.
Dude, so he's like... He's like trying to get her to talk to him, and then he starts saying, I'm kicking you out, to try and like make her talk to him. And she's like, no, I'm fine now, I'll just fucking leave. And then, because that's not working, he pulls back and he moves. It's like, I'm giving you a week, I'm giving you a week. It's like the constant bargaining and trying to like apply pressure in different ways. It's like so obvious.
That's up to you. What is I've done everything in my power to manage whatever situation we had. I'm still upset.
All you have to do is leave me alone, that's it.
But that's just not like how it was. I left you alone. I gave you a week alone.
You gave me a week. Okay, like, yeah, just because I want to immediately forgive you and make you feel better.
No,
that's not how this fucking works. You need to grow the fuck up, and I'm not going to be the one to do that for you. I don't care. I'm not solving this with you. I'm not solving your problems. I'm not solving this for you, dude. This is not going to go anywhere. This is fucking over.
You can't go around using these words that just completely are false.
Yeah, I can.
I because that just breaks everything that that we established as friends. It's just so rude and disrespectful.
Maybe don't fuck with your friends the way you do them.
I did. I absolutely did it. I apologized and everything I could in the situation. I just had no interest in it.
I have no interest in you anymore. I want nothing to do with you.
I don't want anything to do with you either.
Then get away from me.
I just want you to be better. I want you to say I still care.
Then get away from me, because you're the one hurting me right now.
Oh, I'm the one hurting you.
Yes.
I'm so sorry that you cannot handle just me trying to speak like the truth. What the fuck happened?
You consistently hurt me all the time, to the point where anytime I see you, my heart rate increases. I do not like you anymore.
How did I hurt you?
By constantly breaking my boundaries, giving me panic attacks, chasing me outside. When I scream at you to leave me the fuck alone, you chase me.
You were having a panic attack.
Yeah, because of you.
I can't leave you alone.
Yes, you need to, because you were the one causing it.
That is rule number 1.
No! Fuck you! You're the one causing it, leave me alone.
No.
Yes! Listen to me!
I'm sorry.
Just stop.
Rule number 1.
No.
You never listen to me when I was on the phone.
No,
I was on my phone with the hotline.
You are calling.
What to do, trying to figure out how
Just
the best way to handle
stop.
this was.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Absolutely, I do.
No, you don't. Leave me alone.
I called.
I hate you.
Where are you?
I hate you. I completely hate you, Cameron. Leave me the fuck alone.
Well, they were living together and fucking, but they weren't. I don't know if they were quite fully in a relationship. But she had issues with housing, and he swept her up, obviously because he's just such a nice guy, and not because he wanted to have complete control over her life. Because obviously that wouldn't be the motivation.
Okay, before this trash talk begins, I just want to say that prior to this, I had a conversation with Cameron about coming onto Trash Talk, where he revealed some pretty interesting things.
And it was extremely disrespectful, and he acknowledged that my girlfriend was there.
Full transparency, and so of course you can see those awesome things, I'll be linking it down in the description and the comments. So without further ado, let me play the Trash Talk. Cameron, real quick, did you know you can actually talk to that bot?
Whoa, really?
Yeah, he responds, yeah.
What do I say to him?
Just say, hello, Craigbot. I'm Cameron.
Hello, Craigbot. I'm Cameron.
Why would he respond, bro? Come on.
Yeah.
But hello, everyone. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Trash Talk. I'm here with a very, 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 very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, it's Cameron. CameronF305.
Well, yeah, and diving straight into it, right, I've got to ask you the base question, right, that I basically ask every single guest that does come onto the podcast. How did you get started on YouTube, man? What was that like?
Right, so, I mean, we all had our early, Minecraft era,
Yep.
Heavily into Minecraft as a kid, and
well, some people's Minecraft era went on for a bit longer, right?
Thank you for the $5, Jimberly. Thank you. Why is he here? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Right. But and then with that also came Five Nights at Freddy's, and both of those really got me into YouTube. And Markiplier was my biggest I really wanted. I think this is fun.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real. It gave me the motivation to start a YouTube channel, but early on, I just really was testing the waters and just uploading fun stuff. And then when it came to my gaming videos, are horrible quality. I don't know if some of them are still out there or not, but it was just basically me playing mobile games with commentary. I was basically trying to be a Markiplier, but I wasn't cursing. That's so.
I mean, you've all got to start somewhere, right? I remember my shitty Minecraft videos. Some traits lead on for others, right?
Right.
of course,
Please
with
tell
that.
me he goes somewhere with
but,
this.
you know,
Please tell me Samuel does something with this.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And like, how did you get into doing like commentary stuff? Because of course everyone knows, right? Probably like at the moment you're probably best known for the content cop, right?
Right.
Nothing else, like just the content cop that you dropped on iDubbbz, of course. How did that come to be?
Well, so just in general, there's a couple commentary videos I have made in the past. So I think they're mostly still up. There was some that were just like jokes between me and some friends that were like goofy things that we made. But most of them are like, there's one I did a couple years ago on the vegan teacher, and there was one I did even earlier on morgues. So like, it wasn't necessarily a new thing. I grew up on, you know, iDubbbz, Leafy, Pyrocynical, that era. So I mean, I was heavily influenced by them, like even years before the content cop.
Yeah.
So
It's almost funny if he doesn't, just a regular podcast and he fucks him by releasing the first call. Well, it's only 11 minutes long, and it says on the thumbnail, it has a picture of Cameron's face and says, "I like to run." So I assume this interview takes a turn, okay? I'm assuming.
The idea of me doing a commentary video was never out of the question, or never something I never thought of. Because for a long time, I mean, I did music for a very controversial project. That wasn't so controversial when I joined it.
It does take a turn out. Okay, good to hear. Dude, you totally rat fucked this guy. I literally can't believe that obscene level of rat fucking where someone says, "Oh, by the way, I don't consent to record this." And then you just go, "Yeah, no. And release it within hours."
But by the time you left, it was definitely controversial.
Oh, by the time I left, it was a fucking mess. So, during that time, I really just didn't have much time to make videos, but I was always thinking about it. So, once I kind of like, once I finally moved on from that, I got time to just like kind of breathe. And during that, I was and I still am in college, so like it was busy through that. So I just focused on my real life, and I came back to videos, and I was like, damn, this iDubbbz guy's really fucking pissing me off.
Yeah.
Wow.
The idea of me doing a content cop, though, of like stealing his format and flipping it on him, is not new. This is an idea I had in, I think it was 2023, after finding out what happened with Creator Clash 2 and his shitty apology video.
I mean, it's something people have done for quite a while, right? It's flipping the script on iDubbbz and doing a content cop on him, which universally in the past has been panned for being cringe or whatever. But it's because, for one, he didn't drop a content cop right at that time. You kind of, you know, had the perfect opportunity to drop a content cop on him just after he dropped a content cop, right? I think that's why it hit, right? Like, I think that's genuinely why it hit. Like, I don't think it would have been as big a thing even if he'd made a video on a H3. I don't think it would have hit if he didn't do it under the content cop brand, right? Because a lot of people would say, well, this is cringe, right? People have done it all over. But it's the fact that, you know, he dropped
it hit in terms of successful, right? It did get a lot of views. But it is like a gig, a time and place thing. Like, it's absolutely true that it had to be a content cop that came out before. And it's only worked because everything is so sides-cucked. Like, if it was a less polarized sides-cucked drama, people would realize that this video was, like, lame as fuck. Repeating the same boring trite points everyone's heard about iDubbbz for the last 2 or 3 years. Lazy as fuck video with lame scripting that doesn't actually argue the points, just asserts criticisms. Like, it's actually quite a poor video. But it hit because of the circumstance it was released in.
It's a content cop. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Hello?
How's it going, guys? Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Cameron?
He's getting dicked. Dude, he's getting dicked. Non-consensually dicked. It's over, man. It's totally fucking over. Totally non-consensually dicked in private. Oh no.
Guys, okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Cameron.
Yeah. How's it going, Cam? You alright,
mate? What's going on?
Hello? Yeah, anyway,
there?
I've been trying to reach out to you because I've been trying to get you on for comment.
Can you hear, Dickers?
Obviously, there's been a lot of kind of like narratives going around currently. There's been a lot of kind of reporting and stuff.
Oh, who the fuck is...
RGRFC's gone and
I can't hear him
reviewed
he's blocked.
He's got him blocked.
Oh, maybe unblock him.
He
just for this sake.
I don't think they've actually...
Nah.
Dude.
Been in a call together, have we?
Have you been in a call with him before? I don't.
Yeah, I have no interest in talking to him.
None at all.
Oh.
No.
Okay. No, you don't have to answer me, of course, right? I'm just
so
here
tense. He's so tense. Fuck.
Any of them.
He's just said he doesn't know any of them. Of course, I don't really know any of them. I'm just doing trash talk. Would you?
He knows each and every single one of them.
I know. You've been in a call with him before? I don't.
Yeah, I have no interest in talking to him.
None at all.
Oh.
No.
Okay. No, you don't have to answer me, of course, right? I'm just here doing trash talk. But any reason why?
There are plenty, and he knows each and every single one of them.
I don't know any of them. Tell him I don't know any of them.
He's just said he doesn't know any of them. Of course, I don't really know any of them. I'm just doing trash talk. Would you like to just explain?
No.
For me, for my benefit.
We can continue doing the podcast, or
he didn't tell Aiden either. I don't think there were any reasons.
Apparently, you didn't tell Aiden, or there are no reasons or something.
No. There are several reasons, but we can continue doing the podcast.
He doesn't know any of them. He's just afraid of critical coverage.
True.
Apparently, I'm hearing you're afraid of critical coverage.
No, not at all. No. I don't talk to malicious
Can you lay out the answers then?
Yeah, quick question from me, right? This isn't from anybody else, right? Question from me.
Uh-huh.
Why haven't you look just from me? Why haven't you done a response in that terms, right? To maybe the coverage from last night and other stuff. Is there a reason?
I'm gonna be real. I haven't even seen the coverage from last night. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Didn't see any of it?
No, but the reason I haven't made any response to any of these people should be,
what about
frankly, obvious. A lot of it's pretty fucking
while he was
dumb
in
and
Dickers, he can't hear you, retard.
We're so far removed, and it's like, why pay it any attention? So,
but some people would say that there's quite a lot of stuff that you have to respond to, right? I mean, of course, one last night would just be the stuff that happened on Dickers' stream last night. That would be one big thing. The interview that happened last night. That would be a big thing to respond to.
I think no, I disagree completely.
Wait, can he at least
because there was nothing
ridiculous.
that I heard. Anything factual.
Cameron, can you do me a look? I will let you respond, of course, right? But can you just unblock him for this, right? I don't want to keep repeating his message, please.
No, you can kick him out, or I'm just gonna head out.
What a pussy.
Okay,
did he create that audio that he sent to Aiden while he was in the call?
Did you create the audio that was sent to Aiden?
Rape eyes. There's some to quote Chod Logic. There's some truth to that. There's a little bit of truth to that.
Isn't that cool? Did you create that? Why do you in the call?
Did I create that? It was the recording.
Did you splice it together? Did you?
There's no splicing. Take anybody. Listen, I do audio for school. Take anybody who does audio and check if there's a single splice. There's not one. Okay.
Does he know what an ID3 file is? Does he know what an ID3 metadata is?
The raw file was exported from Premiere.
Is that your official response? That you didn't do anything? You didn't tamper with it? You didn't cut it? Didn't splice it in any regard? Didn't edit it?
Why would he need to export it if he's got the original file?
Yeah.
What Dick has just read a good one. Why would you need to export if you had the original file?
I don't know. I seemed convenient. Give it right.
I don't know. Seemed convenient. It was convenient. Yeah. That's why it took you like a full fucking hour to find it, quote unquote, find it on Aiden's stream because it was convenient to export it. Dude, that's such cap.
Right to him.
But just again, genuine question. Why? Well, why did you not just have it on hand? The link.
I didn't have it on hand. It wasn't in the file explorer at the time. No.
What's the original file?
you know, like, is there anything else? What is the original file? You know, type of stuff.
We're done here. But
okay,
yeah, that's it.
We're done.
I think he's a pussy.
That was amazing.
You're
that was amazing.
Absolutely.
That was fucking. How are you, Dickers? Right?
Dickers and Samuel jerking off.
You had me on.
Look, man, I get the game and everything. You do not have my permission to release that. You had me under false pretense, so I was going to respond to my own time, my own platform. You can wait for that or be malicious. That's all you, bitch. Okay, guys, we have huge, insane CameronF305 news, okay? This is a huge development that happened while I was on Kick last night, mainly, towards the end of the stream. So I didn't have time to cover it properly then. But we're going to cover it now. We're going to make sure that everyone sees this, everyone's aware of what's happening here. Make sure everyone knows. So, what's going on? Well, CameronF305, who's accused of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old girl when he was 19. Not sexual assault because of the age gap, but sexual assault because of the force and the coercion. In two separate incidents that are claimed by this girl. He's repeatedly in a scattergun fashion, lied about it, done a bunch of crazy shit. So we're going to just take a look first at some tweets from an alt of his, and I think this video will probably be cut with some of the Samuel stuff and all that as well towards the end. So let's take a look at these tweets. So an alt was discovered of CameronF305's. There's whenever someone has an alt, there's a lot of, questions. You can throw a lot of doubt on an alt story. We saw this with tomfoolery a long time ago, if you've been around that long. But you can always say, like, oh, it's not me, that's not me, that's not me. One thing that you really shouldn't do if you've got an alt that you're trying to pretend is not yours is, while someone's looking at it live, you should not private that alt. If someone finds out or you thinks they found out that's your alt, just ignore it and deny. Just pretend otherwise. Don't private it. Cameron didn't get this message. Cameron didn't get the memo on this one. And we'll see here. While Dickens was streaming, he actually had this happen.
But if we have a look around this account, okay, and then start going through it, when he's not talking about, who the fuck is this guy? XX Tentacion. Okay? He seems to be reposting Cameron's tweets. Like, constantly. Like, tweets that are seen by almost nobody. Very
He's just a big Cameron fan, I'm sure.
Very, very weird. Retweeting Donald Trump. As, I mean, you can see that a Trump supporter, I mean, yeah, as you know, or if you don't know, Cameron is also a Trump supporter. Yeah, one sec. Has he deleted the rest of these tweets? Or is Twitter just like... Bro, in real time! In real time! In real time! Bro, as I'm scrolling through them, as I'm scrolling through the tweets...
So the evidence wasn't that good before, really, was it? It was just like sort of a kind of fishy account that could be an alt. But when you do that, you're confirming it's your account. That's what's happening there. You've just confirmed it's your account. We now know that's you. This account, though, has a long history, guys. This account has a long history. You may be thinking, like, oh, okay, so what? He had an account to hype himself up. What's the big deal? Hey, what's the big deal? Well, guys, he ran this account for 6 years. For 6 years. And Jelly actually saw him logged into this account on his phone, apparently, she claims. He ran this account for 6 years. And this account, the purpose of it, that he used for 6 years, was to pretend to be black. And not just like a little bit either. Like, he was playing a whole black character. It's... Guys, I'm going to show you some of the craziest alt tweets you will ever see. And this is skinwalking, exactly. I've said he's a chameleon, he's a skinwalker. I'm proved more and more correct every single day. So I've got an imager album I've just thrown together here of some of the tweets that people have been going over. So let's have a look at these. Let's see. So here we can see Cameron on his ult is saying, Kamala Harris policies have historically hurt the black population, kept us in poverty, and promised change for votes. I ain't falling for it again. I ain't falling for it again, cuh. I ain't falling for it again, cuh. Okay. She. The same one. So it says here, black man in the USA here. I'm absolutely not finna vote for Kamala Harris. I'm absolutely not finna vote for Kamala Harris. I'm finna not vote for Kamala Harris. My vote goes to the man who released my father from jail for a crime he didn't commit. That man is Donald Trump. So he's not only a black Trump supporter, whose father was released, his innocent father was released from jail by Trump. Okay, well, we're building quite a picture of this guy here. So here's a Carl Rittenhouse meme here. Breaking, Carl Rittenhouse found not guilty on all charges. Okay. As a black dude, no matter how you look at this, it was self-defense. Thank you for the membership, Normal Guy Derek. Hugely appreciated. As a black dude, no matter how much you look at this, it was self-defense. None of this has to do with race. Tired of seeing this gun violence in the black community. I can't even do the black accent. I wish everyone could just come together and form a brotherhood. Shit, man. Shit. Tired of seeing my brothers get shot. Shit, man. Oh my god. I miss XXXTentacion. My dream 2 years ago. Yo, thank you for the 690. Thank you.
This was just his way of supporting his candidate. We've all done nothing in comparison to Cam's patriotism.
Thank you for the 690 G-Stock. Thank you. I miss XXXTentacion. My dream was 2 years ago was to meet him. And it's hard knowing that's the one dream I can't fulfill. I ran into @CameronF305 at the XXXTentacion Memorial. Dope guy. Wise kid. Wish I got a picture with him, but I didn't want to ruin the piece. So, he is now not only a black guy, a black Trump supporter whose father was released from jail for a crime he didn't commit by Donald Trump, but a black Trump supporter XXXTentacion fan who is also absolutely starstruck by almost meeting CameronF305 at the XXXTentacion Memorial event. But he just couldn't bring himself to go and meet CameronF305. He couldn't quite bring himself to do it. He's too much of a big, I don't want to ruin the piece. He's too much of a big deal. I don't want to make a scene out of this. You know, what if other people see him? What if everyone else is swallowing CameronF305 at the X event, at the X Memorial? I'd ruin the piece. Thank you for the $5, Apostle.
Seems like he tried to go to XXXTentacion multiple times as well.
I don't know what you mean by that, but thank you. XXXX fact. XXXTentacion was a fan of Yandere Simulator. And it shows here apparently a tweet about Yandere Simulator from XXXTentacion. Because Young Dagger Dick, this random guy just has a huge interest in this overlap of subjects for some reason. This black character has just a huge, there's just a crazy overlap here. Channels I expect to blow up in 2020. Yegs TV, CameronF305, the 305 Podcast, Veggie Gamer, OG Chan, Gur Beagley, and Retaliate. I hope CameronF305 never dies, and I hope the media never exploits again. Take your knee off Brother Cameron's neck. Take your knee off Brother Cameron's neck. And for minutes, 8 minutes equals out. I am thirsty. I am thirsty. Okay. A knee hurts a person. Put some respect on a Florida ninja. Okay. Wait, he's backing himself. Wait, someone. I see this now. So someone's arguing with Cameron. Someone's replying to Cameron. First word in bio is Florida, Lumfout. So they're mocking Cameron for being from Florida, as you should. And he comes in on young Dagger Dick, his ult, and he backs himself up. And this is only last year. He wasn't even young when this happened. This is in August 2024. This is August 2024.
Ran into CameronF305 at the XXX Tentacion Memorial. I wanted to get a picture, but he was giving his daughter the Heimlich maneuver behind a dumpster.
Generally, fuck, man. Dude. I can't. Holy fuck. Sorry, what were people saying in chat? I hate to take my mind off that message. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Sorry, yeah. Last year, literally, so last year, Cameron is bagging himself up in an argument, saying, put respect on a Florida ninja from his black account, okay? Yo, thank you for the membership. Thank you for the membership, Gringle. Thank you. I had a dream last night that I went back in time and met XXX Tentacion when he had his blonde and black hair, but I knew what was going to happen to him. I tried to tell him, but whenever I spoke, the words didn't come out. I told him I had 3 vinyl records from him, and he got confused. Dude. I'm black, and this shit don't actually look bad. I used to hate Trump. Maybe I was wrong. You gotta do the gum sucking every time as well. Maybe I was. I used to hate Trump. Maybe I was wrong. Shit. I miss X. His legacy is so strong, and our job is to carry it. I can't wait to tell my kids about him and my grandchildren about him. I want them to do the same. So remember, guys, unlawfully imprison women and beat them while they're pregnant. That's what I'll be telling my kids. Dude. Okay. So I think that's all the Black Cameron stuff. Oh, wait. There is one more thing I need to show you guys, actually. You might have already seen, but you need to see. Have we seen this? Have we got eyes on this? I have information suggesting that this is the man behind the young Dagger Dick account. I have solid reporting to suggest that we've found the man behind the young Dagger Dick. That's the one, Dagger Dick account. Cameron is vindicated. It was not Cameron. It was this guy. It was this guy. Dude, look at this. Why is he always like this, man? Like, do you think this makes people think you're any less gay? Like, I don't. This is like, you guys are free to watch something else somehow. No one is forcing you to watch what I'm interested in. Yeah, no one's saying they just don't want to watch it. That's not the point anyone's making. There's no one saying they just don't want to watch it. They're saying that you're betraying your principles, that you're supporting the ADL. If you watch the clip, Chud is screaming about how you're supporting the ADL, cheering it on. So you could engage with the point, but you never will. You never will. Oh my god. So this is Cameron's ult. This is a young 808 Beats. There's another Cameron ult on YouTube. No, he never responds to actual critics. Even if you talk to him directly, if he's dug in on a topic that he doesn't want to change his opinion on, that's the sort of thing he'll do the whole time. It's just not engage. So it's pretty blatant. I mean, I can point it out, but I mean, everyone can see what's going on. It's just so yeah, exactly. If you think I'm wrong, don't watch me. Quote someone who can't defend their points. Dude. So this is Cameron's ult on YouTube, okay? This is Young 808 Beats. This is Young 808 Beats. He did remixes of XXXTentacion and a bunch of other stupid shit on here. I don't think any of this is particularly interesting, but there are comments where he's sort of like shouting himself out. And he says, you know, like he's got sub to CameronF305 here. So that's just another ult that he was running. And just to fully sell you on these ults, there's a Reddit account here. Oh, can I not pull this up because of age restrictions? Basically, this whole Reddit account is just, it was made for like the sole purpose of bigging up Cameron. So it posted his content cop the moment it came out on the H3 subreddit. It's like, it is the biggest post with this video. 1.5k upvotes. This post was made by Cameron himself. Someone made a better content cop on iDubbbz and so on. Someone. You. Okay, and then he's got, yeah, just a bunch of comments defending himself and making his own arguments to people. Saying... Let's read some of his comments. Dude, it's actually great. Okay, let me start to read through some of his comments. So, he says, of course, saw this guy's stream the other day. I wanted to support a small creator, and this video is really good. So he's trying to talk like he's in third person here. He did really good. I'm still watching, genuinely impressed. And he says, great moves, keep it up. Would be hilarious. Just finished it. Def encourage people to share this one around. I don't have Discord anymore. Someone please share it there for me. I think he was referring to Ethan's old housemaid. So, he was mistakenly... I think he was mistakenly referring to Ethan's old housemaid. So he's like, literally defending his points in the video, like, oh, he made a mistake in that video. But how would you know you're a third party? Not exactly defending it, but it's a very common term. He doesn't seem ableist, given he pointed out Ethan's Tourette's on screen, so people wouldn't twist it. Dude. Yeah, I understand that. I'm fully in support of letting him know. I just think he's a bad guy for using it. Very common. Dude. I'm in favor of letting him know in the comments. I'm sure if he sees it, he'd stop. So what is this about? It's about mocking the Tourette's or something. Oh, because he said retard. It's because he said retard. I mean, I believe this guy's only 20. Still a kid IMO. Dude. He clarified in the comments. He was talking about the housekeeper. After doing further research, so this is when some people start bringing up his allegations in Clipped Live and the underrated dev stuff. And he replies to a comment. After doing further research on the r/Osana Reddit, it seems he got his name cleared from all that stuff. And FPS Diesel and him seem to still interact on Twitter. I believe he was also underage at the time. Did some further research on this. Looks like the original accusers walked it back. His name was cleared from both, and I'm pretty sure he was underage during this. Why are we bringing this up after such a banger video? Dude. Dude. This is what you're doing on your own. So this is him. His name was cleared from both. I'm pretty sure he was underage during this. Why are we bringing this up during such a banger video? Dude, that's so pathetic. Dude. Trying to mold conversations on an ult to get people to stop talking about you. Dude. This is obscene. Wait, this video by the Yandere simulator dude who slept with Yandere dev's underage grooming victim. This is by Cameron. Did some further research on this. Looks like the original accusers walked it back.
Since the allegation...
Okay, so that's just that one. He didn't essay her, never claimed he did. Well, I'm kind of claiming he might. But by his own admission to FPS Diesel, he did sleep with her when she was 17, I think. I believe he was 19. No, she was 16 and he was 19. Honeypot scheme on his boss, a honeypot scheme which she employed other minors. From what I understand, he didn't do that either. If what you're saying is true, then Worst did something dumb a while ago. Regardless, he made a good video. Attacking him was a waste of time if his name was cleared.
video. What ended up happening was that their mutual understanding about the situation and their relatability, according to Cameron, led to them having sex and a fling occurring.
Like, what was...
I mean, Jelly contests that and said they didn't have sex. Which is quite funny. Because that does explain why he was flip-flopping on it so much, if that's true. So I looked into it more. When he was 19, she was 17. No, that's not true. So he's lying here. That was before the more serious allegations were debunked, but yeah, hearing his voice say those things make it feel like he did something... Okay, dude, this is so pathetic. Oh my god. Why is FPS following him on Twitter and interacting with him? He's such a bad guy. And try to leverage the connection too. Dude. Oh my god. Pretty sure that Cameron's name was cleared, but better safe than sorry. Dude, he's just like manically defending himself for days on Reddit. Hassan spread false rape allegation against CameronF305, the new content cop. This post by him, obviously. Oh my god. And then it's bad about doxing him, okay. Fuck's sake. Not funny. Not funny. Not funny whatsoever. I'm not laughing. He stopped using this account 8 days ago, but he was still defending himself up until then. So, I mean, yeah, that's about it. It's like some of the most disgusting, pathetic behavior you've ever seen. Making ults to go and absolutely ride for yourself on Reddit. So the thing is pretty exceptionally insane, even for a schizo predator. Kind of true. It's like rare that you get someone that's like actually Bo Black's level Lolcow, but he is. He actually is. Which is crazy.